Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
You are listening to the Brilliance Business Show, conversations with leading experts in business. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler, and we have a wonderful guest today, Karen Hunter. Karen is a high-performance mindset mentor, and our topic today is putting individuals on the true path to success. Karen, welcome to the Brilliance Business Show.
Oh, hello, Mark. Thank you for inviting me. What a lovely warm welcome. Thanks very much for having me.
I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you today, Karen. Before I get started, I just need to make a legal disclaimer that Karen is not offering legal advice or legal assistance. So let's get started with the show. Karen, can you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself and your business?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a high performance mentor and I'm a consultant with the Proctor Gallagher Institute. So I show ordinary people how to get the life that they really want. So this is using Bob Proctor's proven methodology and a program called Thinking into Results. And it's 57 years of research and experience. And it's revolutionized the way that people create permanent success because it leverages the creative power of the mind and sparks a huge change in their performance, effectiveness, and of course, their results. So that's a little bit about me.
Mindset is so important, and it's key to creating success. I am a big fan of Bob Proctor as well. His methods, his work is absolutely incredible. Karen, who are your customers? Who are your clients?
So I love to find out what people want and show them how to get it. And that means everyone who is unsatisfied and possibly stuck within areas of their life, who want to create a life on their terms, who want to be more and want more and want to have more. They want to make their dreams become a reality permanently. And when they realize that nothing is going to change, they start to take responsibility and addressing the programming that's holding them back. So people get to a point in their life like I did where they took the right actions. They've been working hard for a long time, but nothing changes. They want balance and they're unhappy and they keep hitting this financial ceiling and they're wishing for change, but they're stuck and maybe confused and they don't know how to break free. So they realize that this way of trying harder isn't working for them. And they get to a point they might, come to me.
I hear you, and you do have to take responsibility. And some of our programming, it's so deep down, buried in our subconscious mind. We don't know that it's holding us back. So it does take self-care, self-improvement and self-development so that we can dig deep and really work on our belief system. So I really admire the work that you are doing, Karen. Do you recall a specific aha moment that led to the launch of your business?
Yeah, so I am a product of this program, and during the course of it, I'd created success in my previous career in user experience, but after some time, I realized it wasn't giving me the fulfillment that I really, really wanted. But many years before Thinking into Results, I had an interest in behavioral psychology and the mind's potential. And naturally, the program opened me up and it led me to opportunities to pursue that passion. Well, I think the first time it hit me, Mark, was when I watched a TV series called Shine On with Reese Witherspoon. I don't know if you've heard of it. I was so inspired by these women who were really making it happen. And I knew I wanted to create my own business, that would make me and other people truly happy. So that was my aha moment. So inspired. And that's
it's a lovely aha moment, Karen. And I just love hearing when entrepreneurs like yourself take that jump to follow their dreams and passions, because it can be really scary. I know I jumped from being a freelance hairstylist into a whole new career that I had no experience in it. And that does take a lot of courage. And I really admire that you took the risk, because it is a risk when you follow your dreams and passions. But I truly believe you have to act on those gut instincts. If you want to go for your dreams, you should always follow your passion. Now, my next question, Karen, I want to know what really motivates you to jump out of bed every single day.
So I love that question. It's a really good question. So I suppose seeing my life just get better every day motivates me. It motivates anyone, right? Having that clarity of thought, definiteness of purpose, knowing what I teach works. And when that happens, life becomes so much more fun and easier. And that's exciting to me. Also seeing people's eyes light up when they get that aha moment, something's clicked within them. That is fantastic. So there's nothing that can beat that. It does really jump me out of bed in the morning and seize the day and keep going. We need those goals. We need that passion, that desire in our heart to throw us out of bed. So yes. Great question. Thank you.
It's always a great thing when you're coming from service and helping others. And that's a great reason to get out of bed every single day. What sets your business apart, Karen, and what unique need are you filling for your clients?
So, like I say, I am a product of this product. And, it is amazing program, and I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it was, like I say, years and years of my moving my limiting beliefs to get me further. If that doesn't say something, then I don't know what does, because that was something that I strived for, and this was the thing. What I do now is what propelled me to success. So, but also more than that, I hold my clients accountable. Like, accountability is like a success insurance policy. It prevents people from drifting. And with goals so big and meaningful, people cannot afford to drift. So I'm very honest. And more importantly, I don't sugarcoat things. So you have this assurance that you're always on track to your goal and vision. So also my clients receive access to my mentorship program for 12 months. They can use the formula for any area of life. The beauty of this program is that it's designed for anyone and everyone, and it's flexible to fit around you and your life. And you have weekly one-on-one personal sessions with me, weekly live training webinars, training and reading materials, private Facebook group, key understanding of how some of the most successful people in the world think, behave, and take action. And then you get access to material and webinars with Bob Proctor. The best thing about this program is that you don't have to wait for the benefits to kick in, because it engages your mind at both the conscious and subconscious level. But more than anything, people need support. I needed support, and there is absolutely no way I could have done what I've done without the guidance and support. So before thinking into results, I did other courses on limiting beliefs, but I had real difficulty navigating it all. It was an absolute minefield to me. It's like me giving you a computer mark, switching it on for you and telling you to create something magical. That's really, really difficult to do.
Yes.
But with thinking into results, everything becomes very simple, very fast. Life becomes peaceful, easy, a life of no struggle, feeling satisfied no matter what. And that is priceless. I mean, this program is the best, and that's why I wanted to represent it.
Yes, and you have experienced the product, and now you're a product of the product, and you have walked the walk, and you have talked the talk, and now you go on and help others to achieve abundance and success. We have had a tough year. Why is your service especially important in today's modern world?
Okay, so millions of people worldwide are evaluating post-pandemic life right now, and they're putting a big value on their goals and dreams, and rightly so. Nearly 200,000 new businesses launched in the UK since the world went on lockdown. And even though people have higher aspirations, many still feel stuck and unsure of how to step forward and achieve what they want. But what if it didn't have to be so hard or complicated? What if, they could have it all without sacrificing their time, their money, their family's time, their life? And the most important and powerful investment a person can ever make is on themselves. If there was ever a time to make most of the opportunities and enjoy life-altering experiences, it really is now. Some people aren't thriving in a great economy, and then there are some people that are doing fantastic in a bad economy.
Yes.
So why is that? Behind every business are people who want a new, thriving economy. And for me, serving these people with powerful, self-sustaining mindsets, teaching them key success principles, insightful strategies and fundamentals, enables them and businesses to continue innovating and creating. So yeah, it's so important right now. It's times now.
Totally agree. And you hit the nail on the head. Some people are struggling, and like myself, my business has thrived all through the pandemic. It's been a tough year for me and everyone else in the world, but business-wise, I have a great mindset, and I choose to really plug deep into my spirituality mindset, because I know how vital that is. Rather than getting sucked into the negativity. But I think what you do can support so many individuals, especially now when people are looking for new ideas and different ways to approach life. So it's really vital. Could you share a few more detail on the kind of services and products you offer?
Sure. So Thinking into Results is a simple step-by-step system that teaches people how to rewire their thinking, which changes how they feel, which changes their behavior and changes their results. People are now beginning to understand that any kind of goal in life has to be approached in an entirely new way. I think it's really apparent, especially as we get older, that the traditional way of doing things doesn't work so well. Gone are the days of just moving from job to job, relationship to relationship, and expecting a different result. And people are wising up to the fact that when they take the same old actions, they get the same old results, because they don't understand that the environment around them changes, but they don't. And yet, our purpose is to grow and expand, but our conditioning, it resists change. So it really begs the question, what is happening here? Why aren't things changing when we work so hard to achieve? We've been so focused on educating ourselves and altering our behaviors, but it can create a painful temporary solution. So we become despondent and unsatisfied, hoping for a different result, blaming others and blaming ourselves. We're creatures of habit, and we're hardwired with a default program that will consistently produce the same results year in, year out, unless we rewire it. So if you really want to make a change in life, you have to ignite it at a deeper level of mind, the subconscious. And this is an area of your mind responsible for your results. So when you're first driving a car, it's super tricky at first, right?
Yes.
At least it was for me anyway. But after time and repetition, it becomes automatic until you don't even have to think about it. Now, that is the power of your subconscious. So powerful. So when I wanted to create a better life for myself and my family, I knew I had to do something different. I had tried everything. I knew that I had limiting beliefs holding me back, because I started to recognize that certain people were repeating in my life, certain jobs, money wasn't changing. I became frustrated, and there were so many things that I wanted, but something inside me was stopping that happening. And that was always going to be the case until I did something about it. So I learned that these mental guards in my mind were called paradigms. So I'll use a quick analogy here to explain. So if you think of your mind as a supercomputer, it can do no more than what's programmed into it. It has a finite set of instructions, okay? Well, the paradigm is the operating system, and it runs automatically. So it can never outperform itself, but it can be upgraded. So what I do with my clients is we take a deep dive, rewire, and upgrade the operating system, because anything that's hardwired into you, like the money you think you're able to make, the job that you think you can get, the relationship, is all programmed in, and it can be weakened, and we can program in a more sustainable, effective, empowering paradigm. And there's actually a scientific term for this called neuroplasticity. So it's a very real thing. So that's what I help people to do. I rewire your thinking, which changes how you feel, which changes your behavior and changes your results. So when we do this, achieving the goal becomes not just possible or probable, it becomes inevitable. Does that all make sense?
That makes perfect sense. Like I mentioned earlier, the subconscious is very, very powerful, and we don't know of the limiting beliefs that are holding us back, and many of them come from when we're younger. And it really does take that inner work and having guidance from a coach, mentor that can guide you through the process. Now, Karen, I know you have all sorts of client success stories. I want you to just pick one that stands out to you.
Okay. So the most inspiring one to me is a wonderful lady who left her husband, and she had nothing but a van, a sofa, and her children. And she'd always strived for a better life in her corporate job, but it never gave her anything back. And it wasn't until she discovered Thinking into Results doing this that she created massive success. And now she has 2 successful, thriving businesses and a very happy, fulfilled life with her partner and children. So that's the one that stands out for me the most. I think it is so inspiring, a story, but there are many like that and different levels. So yeah.
I love success stories.
Yeah.
And to create success, it takes the right mindset. You cannot do it with just skills alone. Mindset has the biggest impact in getting the results that you would like. How do clients typically hear about you, and are there certain life moments that usually lead to them seeking you out?
So they contact me on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or through my website. They're inspired by reading my blog or watching my videos, articles that I post. I put a lot of material out there, and especially on Bob's success principles. Everyone has problems, but there are always solutions. New ideas. That's what we need. People need new ways to look at things, new thinking to solve old problems. That is true innovation. So I find that many people get stuck making decisions. Making decisions is such a crucial power we need in our life, and we need to understand what's happening and why we can't access that effectively. So, and that's just one of the many things that I teach.
Karen, I have really enjoyed learning more about you, your business, and how you serve your clients. Is there anything we did not cover that you would like to share?
Yeah, sure. So, there's no one alive that can guess what you and I are capable of doing, or what we're all capable of doing. It's been proved that each and every one of us has this infinite potential. We have these deep reservoirs of talent and ability within us, and we can bring them to the surface. And that's what thinking into results is all about. It's what I teach. It's all about you. And we owe it to ourselves to learn how to use our mind properly in creating success, both personally and professionally. And that means we can have whatever we want. We never have to try hard or settle again. People are doing this, they're creating more success for themselves. Something clicks into place within them. They have empowering mindsets, more time, more freedom, more money, peace of mind, less hustle and bustle, gratitude, happiness with accomplishment and achievement. They look back after 12 months and they cannot even recognize who they used to be. They're changing their future every day. And I love that. And of course, this has a great knock-on effects for people around them, their family, their children. The formula for a better, inspiring life is here. You just have to make the decision to go for it.
I agree totally, and great words to close the show, Karen. Karen, how can our audience connect with you?
So you can connect with me via LinkedIn, through my website, truthandflow.com, and Facebook. Well, you can join my Facebook group that is on my YouTube channel. My Facebook group is facebook.com/Thinking Into Results Mindset Group. And you can join my group. I would love to have you there. It's an amazing community of supportive people, amazing, inspiring content, and obviously teaching Bob's success principles. But so I'd love to see you. Get in touch with me through my website, and let's have a chat.
Just say your website address once more, Karen.
Sure, it's truthandflow.com.
Truthandflow.com. Karen, thank you so much for being on the Brilliance Business Show. I've really enjoyed a conversation with you.
Oh, thank you for having me, Mark. It's been lovely to speak to you, and I hope to see you soon.
You have been listening to the Brilliance Business Show, conversations with leading experts in...
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.